So today I am taking care of a much needed room in my home, my shared girls' bedroom. My 12-year-old and my 5-year-old share this room and it has gotten out of control, so we are going to be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. The girls are also going to be getting new nightstands that I am over the moon excited to get for them. My goal is to make this room more functional and easy to keep clean. So when you walk into my girls' room, I have a dresser right here. This is staying. I recently got them a new dresser. We got new decor on it. I have this basket over here of stuffed animals. This is a container. It has like some of Addie's pajamas and hot tools. And then this organizer, I've just decided that it needs to go. We've had it for a while. I love it. Arabella just hangs up her dress up clothes in it, but there is a better solution that is more of a space saver that I could do, and we can get rid of this and move my 12-year-old's desk in this space. It used to be here when we first moved in and it worked out better simply because her desk right here and the dollhouse in front of their window makes it really hard to open and close the curtain, and every day I like to come around the house and open up all the curtains. So we are just going to be decluttering and cleaning in here. There's crap all over her desk. It's Friday, it's the end of the week, so her desk has just gotten a little crazy for this past week. This room has been honestly driving me absolutely insane because I just look in here and I'm like, there has got to be a better way to organize this room to make it look better without just getting rid of everything. I've just decided, you know what, we're just going to declutter in this room and get rid of crap because that's what you have to do. And I explain this to my girls. I'm like, you can't just keep everything in life. You can't just keep everything that you've ever had and just keep it, hold on to it forever. You can't do that because then you're just going to have too much stuff and it's overwhelming. And it's to the point, like, whenever you get too much stuff in a room or in your house, you just feel overwhelmed and it can give you anxiety about your space. It makes little kids not want to go in their room and play when it just looks like a tornado was in there. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even want to go in there. They love to play in a space that's cleaned and organized and the toys are all together, and that's a big reason I do toy rotation. But I don't do toy rotation in the girls' room because my 12-year-old doesn't really have toys. She has like stuffed animals and like little Pokemon figurines, and she has like the littlest pet shops that she collects. But my 5-year-old does have toys, but it's just one kid in here with toys versus both of my boys in there with a ton of toys. So I have to toy rotate in their room. But in here, I'm just going to rearrange the furniture. We are going to get rid of some things because, y'all, I just have to. We have to do this. My goal today is to clean, organize, declutter this bedroom and make it more suitable, more functional, and also make it look better. The majority of this video is going to be a voiceover because I'm just going to be busy, go, because I'm doing this at nap time. I'm about to lay down my 1-year-old and give my 4-year-old some quiet time. He's going to do some activities and he has a tablet to just have some quiet time so that I can get some things done. So let's go ahead and get to work. If you're anything like me, then when I walk in my kids' room and it's gotten out of hand, I just feel so overwhelmed and I just want to walk away and close the door. And I do not feel super motivated walking into the room, but I just have to jump in. So when you walk into your kids' room and it's a disaster, you just have to dive in and start somewhere. So I decided to start underneath the girls' beds. So I'm going to go ahead and pull everything out from underneath their beds. I also went ahead and tidied up some random straggler pieces of paper that were all over the floor and laying on the desk, and went ahead and threw those away. Since they're wadded up, I know that they're trash, but I do not like to go through my 12-year-old's things and just throw things away if I think she needs them or wants them. But if it's clearly trash, then I will get rid of them. Now I'm going to be going through her stuffed animals here in a minute and just organizing these better because I was unable to zip it because she had so many stuffed animals. So what I did is I just went ahead and decluttered any stuffed animals that she's had forever, for the longest time, that she really doesn't care about. I know specific stuffed animals that she loves. They have names, but there were definitely 1,000% random stuffed animals in here that I know that she does not care about. So I just went went ahead and decluttered those. And I hate to be the one that says it, but you just have to go through your kids' things sometimes and just declutter certain things, because if I don't do this, then my girls will have so much stuff. They will be up to their eyeballs in stuff that they don't need. Adeline had this whole binder from her old school that she doesn't even go to anymore, full of work, so clearly that was trash, and she didn't even use that binder, so we're just going to go ahead and donate it. Anything that is rarely ever used or no longer used at all or hasn't been used in a year or longer is getting decluttered out of this room today. I felt so overwhelmed every time I moved to a new space, every time I opened up a new drawer, and it was just packed full of stuff. It was just so overwhelming, but by the end of this video, everything looks so much better. I love the way it all turned out. The girls were also so excited to walk into their room, and it was all cleaned and organized for them. And while I'm on the topic of cleaning my girls' room, I do make them clean their own room. They come in here and they put their things away, they clean up, but sometimes a mama has to come in here and really organize their room so that when they are cleaning and putting things away, it's easier for them to know where things go. So I'm making a designated space for every single thing that they own so that when they come in their room to clean it up, it is so easy for them to just put it away. And I'm keeping like things together. So on this bottom of the organizer is my 12-year-old's toys that she has. She doesn't have a ton of toys, but she does like to collect the littlest pet shops and little Pokemons and Poke cards and things like that. So I just keep it all organized in this bottom container, and then the middle one is for her coloring books and her diaries, and then the top one is all of her markers, which I'm going to be organizing and going through, decluttering every single one of these organizers.
I don't know how to act, don't know how to adapt to this situation. Not used to this, no I'm not, but better let myself give in to love, believe in us no matter what it does to my heart. Not used to this, no I'm not. It was like if we were to waste these moments, they're like poets to me. You getting it. I feel emotionally drained. You getting into my brain. You getting into my brain.
I love using tote systems for underneath the girls' beds as space savers. These are awesome. I got a 2-pack of these totes from Walmart for super affordable. The best space saver hack is using the tote system for underneath your kids' beds. Next, we're moving over here to my 12-year-old's desk. This is where she does all of her art. This is where she puts on her makeup and gets ready for school. So this desk is used pretty often, so I wanted to make it more functional and move it away from this window so we could actually open the curtain. And I'm going to be moving it back to the foot of the bed. That's where I had it when we first moved in the house, and I loved it so much better over there, but trying to fit my 5-year-old's dress-up wardrobe, the desk, and a dollhouse in here is a challenge. So like all of our makeup, as girls, as women, we can get carried away with our makeup sometimes and just have an abundance of things that we don't use or don't need. So I know that Adeline does not wear dark lipstick. I do not allow her to wear anything dark. Any of her makeup has to be light colors, pale colors. So I went ahead and decluttered out all of the dark colored lipsticks that she doesn't wear anyways, and minimalized the items that she had on her desk. Next, we're moving to my 5-year-old's dress-up wardrobe. We're actually going to be getting rid of this. It had to go. It was taking up way too much space. And I actually love to have the girls' room split in half. So the right side of the room is for my 12-year-old and the left side is for my 5-year-old. I don't like having their stuff just spread out everywhere because it doesn't really give them a sense of their own space. So I love to give them their own space and make sure that they feel like they have a side of the room to themselves, apart from the shared dresser and the shared closet.
Like a piece of art, I want more, but better slow it down. Inside my mind is getting all too loud, I get scared. Not used to this, not prepared. Not used to this, not prepared. Not prepared. It was like if we were to waste these moments, they're like poets to me. You getting into my brain. I feel
I'm cleaning and organizing in a space or in a room, I'll find myself moving things more than just one time because I want to kind of try out my options and see what's going to work the best. So later on, I decided that my 12-year-old's hot tools actually worked out better being in a tote under her bed, and that way I could get rid of the wicker basket. The wicker basket would just be taking up space somewhere else in the room, so I decided to just fill up the empty space in the under the bed storage totes rather than making more clutter in another spot of the room. I love these baskets. They came from Amazon. One is a smaller size and one's like a medium size. And I decided to put my 5-year-old's toys in these and use these as under the bed storage totes so that she can easily slide these out and play with her toys. So the large tote is going to be for her Barbies, and I'm going ahead and putting all the Barbie furniture in it. So that's why it's so overflowing, because I need to wipe it down. It was pretty dusty. And then in the top part of the dollhouse is where the girls were storing the Kids Bop CDs. So I have all of my 12-year-old's CDs under her bed in her storage tote. The Kids Bop CDs used to be my 12-year-old's, and she has passed those down to Arabella. They have a karaoke machine in their room that they share, which will be on my 12-year-old's side of the room. But later on, I actually found a better solution for storing the CDs. So I'm going to quickly wipe down the dollhouse, and then I'm going to put some of the big bulky furniture back in it, and then I'm going to store all the Barbies and the rest of the furniture in the little organizer under the bed.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You're kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you.
So this is the space saver solution I have for my 5-year-old's dress-up clothes. We got rid of the wardrobe because it just realistically does not fit in here. I love it so much, but it just doesn't fit. So I have these hooks on the wall, and I'm like, why don't I just utilize this space? So if you have some dress-up clothes in your house and you don't have a little coat rack like I have, you can also use like command hooks and just make a little corner on your wall for your little one to hang up their dress-up clothes. So I put all of her dress-up outfits in the back and then all of the smaller like tutus in the front, and it overall is more functional. It makes more sense to be over there next to my 5-year-old's little makeup vanity. So I decided to move the dollhouse back over here in front of the window. I moved it so I could clean over here. The baseboards were super dusty and the floor was just dirty. I really needed to clean it. But the dollhouse just fits the best here. And I'm going to be putting the girls' nightstands on both sides of the dollhouse, so they'll each have their own little nightstand. I'm so excited to get those put up in here. But I did leave the dollhouse pulled away from the window so that we can easily open and close the curtain every day. So I believe I left maybe like a 5-inch gap between the wall and the dollhouse. I quickly realized that my 5-year-old had way too many blankets. She also has a couple blankets in the living room we call our couch blankets, and I keep those stored in the living room for when we're watching TV or movies or just cuddling on the couch. But underneath her bed, I keep extra sheets and pillowcases, and she has an extra comforter in the closet. So I had some extra blankets that I really just needed to declutter. We haven't used those in the longest time, especially the pink quilt I haven't used since we've moved. The hard thing about being minimal and decluttering is talking yourself out of keeping everything, and at the end of the day it felt good to have those trash bags of stuff out of this room. And here's a little hack: if you have little overnight bags or maybe even purses or anything like that you don't know what to do with, you can hang those up in the back of the closet on a hanger. This is Arabella's overnight bag, and I just hang that in the back of her closet. Adeline also has an overnight bag. She can hang it in the back of her closet if she wants to, but it's currently on the back of their bedroom door and it fits perfectly right there. And once I have the girls' beds cleared off of all their stuff, I can make those up. And y'all, we don't use fitted sheets. The girls prefer to use like fuzzy fleece blankets instead of a fitted sheet. And I also like to pull their beds away from the wall a couple of inches so that whenever I make their beds, it's easy for the blankets to fall behind it.
You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous. I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
And whenever it comes to organizing, you can reuse things that you already have. I already had this pink box, and my 12-year-old actually had some additional stuffed animals in it that I just put in her stuffed animal tote. And so I was able to reuse that pink box for the kids' box CDs and store that under the bed.
We're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. But we're not the same. It's like we're on two sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. 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 Yeah, I just wanna lose my
I like it better over there. It looks like you have more of like your own space and your side of the room. You got all your dress-up clothes over here. What's in there? All your sunglasses and headbands. So I really love their room better this way because they have a sense of sides. Like this is her side, this is her side. And they both hang their book bags and school coats up here. This is basically designated for Adeline's purses and her coats and scarves and anything like that she wants to hang up. The girls share this dresser. We have Bella's shoes on this side, her clothes on this side, Addie's shoes on this side, and her clothes on this side. I put the sound machine here. We have the lamp over here. And then we have a designated area for Adeline. She's got her cheer trophies, her computer, her desk, her makeup, anything she needs to get ready or do art over here. So under Bella's bed, there's your unicorn over there at the end so she can grab those out, and then her little makeup doll. And then here we have all of her baby doll clothes, baby dolls, baby doll bottles, things like that. And this one is all of your Barbies and Barbie things. And in there, you don't have to open that. That's just all of the CDs, your Kids Bop CDs. And then all the way in the very back right there is just like extra sheets and extra blankets for her bed. So I have been wanting to get my girls nightstands since we moved in, so I'm so happy to finally have these, and they match their dresser. Their dresser is also white and gold, so these are perfect. I found these on Amazon for about $130 for both of them, which is not bad at all. So I love that I can just plug the nightstands into the wall, and if they need to plug anything up, it has little outlet options on the top of the nightstand, and I love how it's kind of boxed in on the top so their things are not going to roll off. And I love that I don't have to put lamps on these tables because it has little built-in lights, and they do flash, so if they want to have music and a little dance party in here, I thought that was really fun. But they can set it to whatever color they want to. It also has little timers, and this is not sponsored. I purchased those nightstands with our own money, but I love them so much, and if y'all are interested in them, I will make sure I'll link them down below. My original idea for the nightstands is to put their underwear and their socks in the nightstands to open up more free space in their dresser, since they do share this dresser. Half of it is for my 12-year-old and half of it is for my 5-year-old, so this way they are able to put more clothes in the dresser and the top drawers are not just going to be filled up with their socks and underwear. So we have those in our nightstands now, and the whole top drawer of the dresser is free for more clothes. I had the girls' nightlight next to my 5-year-old's bed, but since the nightstands are plugged up in that spot now, I just put it on top of the nightstand, and I love that nightlight. It's like $5 from Target, and it only comes on at night, so when the room's dark, it automatically comes on. This is what the remote looks like to the nightstand, and I'm just going to keep them in these little pink baskets, and they can put whatever they want in the little baskets, and that'll keep the space tidied up from them just shoving stuff in the cubbies. But I love the way that it all turned out, and I hope that this video motivated you to tackle a space in your home. As a mama of 4 kiddos, I understand how overwhelming it can be to walk into your kids' room and not know where to start or not know what to do, but you just gotta dive right in and start somewhere. So anyways, thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in our next one.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep, and you are colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know?